In 2026, Basant Panchami, the festival marking the advent of spring and honoring goddess Saraswati, will be celebrated on Friday, 23rd January 2026. On this day, the Panchami Tithi, fifth lunar day of Shukla Paksha in Magha month, begins in the early hours of 23 January and continues into 24 January 2026, ending around early morning. Devotees typically observe the festival with prayers, Saraswati Puja, and wearing yellow during the daytime of 23 January. Tradition and modern science is where credibility plus curiosity meet. Basant Panchami is a perfect example of this convergence. When did Basant Panchami start? There is no single founding date because Basant Panchami is not an event-based festival. It is a seasonal astronomical observance. References to Vasant as a season appear in Rig Veda, Atharva Veda, later clearly structured in Brahmanas and Smritis. This places its origin at least 3,000-4,000 years ago when agriculture seasonal rhythms, human physiology were deeply studied and synchronized. Basant Panchami did not begin as Saraswati Puja. That association came later. Why Basant Panchami was started? Original intent. On seasonal science, primary reason. Basant Panchami marks the midpoint between winter, Shishra, and summer, Grishma. At this time, day length starts increasing noticeably. Temperature begins to rise. Hormonal activity changes. Metabolism shifts from conservation. Activation ancients observed. The body and mind come out of winter inertia. So they mark this transition consciously. Modern science calls this circadian seasonal rhythm shift, change in serotonin, dopamine balance, reduced winter lethargy. 2. Agricultural intelligence for agrarian societies. Rabi crops, especially mustard, begin flowering. Fields turn yellow. Pollination activity increases. Hence, yellow clothing, yellow foods, yellow flowers. This is bio-visual stimulation. Modern psychology confirms yellow enhances alertness, improves mood signals renewal. 3. Why Saraswati became associated later. Originally, Basant Panchami's awakening of intelligence after winter. Later texts personified this awakening as Saraswati, not merely a goddess, but the principle of clarity, learning, articulation. That's why. Children are introduced to learning Vidya Arambh, arts, music, speech are honored, silence of winter gives way to expression. Symbolism. Winter equals inward silence, Basant equals outward expression. Saraswati is a regulated expression. Modern scientific parallel. What ancients encoded symbolically. Seasonal transition, neurochemical shift, cognitive reactivation. Modern science explains as improved synaptic activity, better mood regulation, enhanced learning, receptivity, different language, same observation, core truth. Basant Panchami was not started to worship a deity. It was started to align human intelligence with seasonal biology.